Greetings. Welcome to the ride. I see you've selected our language floor. I hope you'll be able to learn some new words that you can actually use in mixed company. Now, how many of you are there? 3. I hope we don't go over our weight capacity. Is this the first time on the ride for any of you? Welcome back. Player 1, how many languages do you speak fluent? Thank you. Player 2, how many languages do you speak fluent? Good, thank you. Player 3, how many... Thank you very much. Here are the keys you'll be using as your buzzers. I'm so sorry to say that our time together is finally over. Enjoy your ride.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by Ye Old Booze Shoppy, slurring your speech since 1777. And now, here's your host, Cookie!
Hey, welcome to the game. So, you like the foul language, huh? Well, that's just great. I'll try my best. Time for some screws. Okay, remember to be a cold-hearted bastard with these screws. You want to hit the S key and don't stop. All right, get ready to ride. And hey, watch your language. Okay, player 2, grab a question value. Here's your category. Gossip, the international language. Gossip. You know, in my experience, if there's one thing that loosens lips, it's alcohol. And, it looks like Ye Old Booze Shop left some samples here. What to do? Probably not a good idea for me to toss back a few brewskis during this game, but hey, they're free and I'm thirsty. You don't mind, right? Oh, what the heck. All right, let's get going. If your clique started speaking one of the clique languages, where would be the most... Player 3, make it happen. No, but I was watching this educational show last night, and I learned that the word for beer in Australia is Foss-Taz. Player 2, it's you. No. Player 1, you can take it. Player 1, hit it. Oh, must have hit the wrong key. It happens. Well, it looks like you need to start running around with a smarter crowd. The click languages, which incorporate clicking sounds for some of their consonants, are African languages. At least that's what I heard from Billy. Player 3, select the value. Coming up. We will bury you with a foreign tongue. And right this way, please. Suppose English language episodes of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie were to be broadcast in Russia. If heard by Russians who didn't speak English, what would the title sound like? Doll blah 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 blah, mother blah 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 blah, vodka blah 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 blah, or dog boy blah 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 blah. Player 3, do it! No, but now that you mention it, I think I'll have a shot of vodka right about now. Well, bottoms up.
The makers of You Don't Know Jack would like to remind you, beer before liquor, never been sicker.
Take a shot, player 2. Interesting choice. Player 1, player 1. Kukla is Russian for doll. And I'm guessing Russian viewers of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie will be thrilled. These are probably the best special effects they've ever seen. Player 1, please buzz in and let us know how much this one's gonna be worth. Don't get in the habit of letting me choose for you all the time. I might not always be so nice. Watch your language. Okay, get ready to buzz in and type out your answer on this one. If you had to type the subject of this question, what word would you type? It's all about you. You is the subject of the question. In it, you is doing the action. Jeez, I thought I was the one drinking around here. Okay, player 2, what's this one gonna be worth? Hey, player 2, whatever happens here, just remember, you could have made the selection yourself. Player 1, player 3, step aside. Player 2, it's dis or dat time. The category for this dis or dat is a picture's worth 1,000 ones and zeros. Okay, I'm going to show you 7 words, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a computer language or a spoken language. For each right answer, you get some cash, and you lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And here we go. Basic computer or spoken language. Arabic. Sanskrit. Cobalt. Algol. Mandarin. Fortran. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. Player 2's our leader. Okay, here we go. Player 1, it's up to you. Snag a question value for us. It's player 1. The category is a royal pain in the patoot. Let's get going. In what activity would the Queen's English do her the most good? Doing shots, shooting pool, playing cards, or chewing tobacco? Well, what do we have here? English is a term used in pool or billiards to describe the spin a player puts on a ball when his or her highness hits it off center. Speaking of spinning, what's up with the room right now? Okay, player 3. Okay, give it up for the things that come out of your mouth. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. Suppose you want to use an idiom, but instead you end up spouting an ilium. What's come flying? Player 2, great. Now that's an igloo. Man, one time it was like the middle of winter and I had a lot to drink and I went outside in the snow. I don't know why. And I was like freezing because I didn't have a coat or anything. And so I decided to like build an igloo because I'd seen on another one of those educational shows that it was like all warm in one of them.
The makers of You Don't Know Jack would like to remind you that drinking in subarctic temperatures can lead to hypothermia and ice in your beer.
All yours, player. Greek hero. No, you must be thinking of me back in my fraternity days. Dudious. I'm telling you, I could drink anyone under the table back then. God, I ruled that school.
The makers of You Don't Know Jack would like to remind you that drunken storytelling can be embarrassing in the long run.
Player, up to you, player. The ileum is part of your small intestine, and I'll tell you, spitting it out makes for a really sparkling dinner conversation. So then I says to him, I says, it's up to you. This one's called, do you have Marv Albert in a can? Ugh, I can't get the image of that guy hacking up part of his small intestine out of my mind. Anyway, see if you can complete this analogy. Analogy. Yeah, there you go. Marv Albert is to... Yes! And take a shot, player 2. Well, look at you. Marv Albert says, yes! Fat Albert, no relation, says, hey, hey, hey! All right, player 2, buzz in, give us a value. Could I interest you in some roadkill? Remember to be the first to buzz in when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen. And that bonus question at the end could mean even more cash. If you say greased lightning, just checking. Here we go. Blank radio and parental sex speech equals the blank. What unites these two? Fish equals blank fish, and charms blank pop. the bait, and small snack. Family affair butler and Blank's mustard. Chunk of salt for animals and Tootsie Pop test. Lucky Blank Vodka and Blank the Fat. They rock and roll all night and light touch. Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all sounds coming from the bathroom? Found language! Foreign idioms! What do you do with your mouth? That's the ticket, player one. All things you do with your mouth, like drink. So here's to you. Well, for the time being, player one, you're on top. Player one, hit your We're calling this one Speak Slowly. They're not from around here. Yeah, slow it down a little. I'm just, I just need you to slow it down. Imagine a scene from Star Trek in which the crew's universal translator breaks down. Which player two, grab it. Linkos is, it's a language that was created in the 1960s that supposedly allows us to communicate with any being anywhere in the universe. So when they make jokes about toilet paper and Klingons, everyone will get it. Toilet paper, Klingons. Oh, it's so good. Player two, what's this one gonna be worth? Hey, you can live on that. Here's your category. You speak with a forked hand. I love educational shows on TV, and you can learn a lot from game shows. I mean, I've got this job hosting a game show and stuff. Though, the one thing that didn't work out was when I asked Wheel of Fortune to lend me Vanna White for a show, and they got all anyway. Say a contestant on a Wheel of Fortune crosses her fingers for good luck. What might viewers... Player two, it's yours. Don't stop with the yes key. Keep doing it. Player three, you're screwed. You gotta pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 here. You picked 3. Well, we all think Pat Sajak is handsome, but that's not the right answer. Player one, player two, go. Player two, grab. And Vanna Godlover wishes that I'd stop hanging around outside her house. Well, it's not my fault, all right? I mean, I just, sometimes I get very sad about how things turned out. Player one, it's yours if you want it. Player one, hit it. No kidding, I have to pee. We gotta, totally go fast through the rest of this game. I wonder if it's this one. In dactylology or finger spelling, you make an R by crossing your first 2 fingers. And if she has her middle fingers extended toward Pat, well, we can all guess she won't be returning for tomorrow's show. Player 3, it's all on your shoulders. Your category is Guitar Rock of Ages. Yeah, man, all right, rock and roll, woo! Okay, if 3, who would you like? Well, player 2, you got a 1 in 4 chance of unscrewing yourself. Good luck. So you want 4. Okay.
All right, class, translate the following. Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Latin and Greek are known as the classical languages. Rock! Player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you end up screwing yourself. Player 2, pick us a question value. Well, there you go. Here's your category. Dry heaves sound worse than nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, dry heaves. Oh, God. Okay, let's just get through this question. Everything's cool. Which of these slang terms for regurgitation is not a good example of onomatopoeia? Barf, hurl, Ralph, or upchuck? Take a shot, please. Onomatopoeia is a word that imitates or it sounds like the object or the action or whatever. Oh, I tried to hold it back. Okay, let me tell you something. Upchuck is definitely not the sound that happens when you throw up. When did I eat corn?
The makers of You Don't Know Jack would like to remind you that excessive drinking on the job can only lead to emotional torment and physical pain.
Player 2, hit me! Alright, here's your clue. Time for your sentencing. Well, I sure got my sentence. In fact, I'm standing in a puddle of it right now. Anyway, good luck. Hey, player 1, player 2, could you check to see if player 3's dead?
This week on the James Brown Celebrity Scrabble Tournament, the Godfather of Soul takes on former child star Rusty O'Dean.
What? 57 points.
HWUNAWUH?
What?
That's not a word.
Get a minute. Jump back.
Come on, this isn't fair.
I did one fair.
Is there a judge?
Tuesday after Hallie McNeil.
Tonight on Investigative Copy.
Until recently, this sleepy Ohio town was primarily known as a test market for Olestra products. Now, religious fanatics are making a pilgrimage here to witness the miraculous weeping anus.
I was just watching TV and I felt a rumbling in my gut. Tried to make it to the toilet.